We're going to be solving a quadratic equation by factoring. The first thing we need to do is put the equation into standard form. So I'm going to leave the 7x squared where it is. I'm going to bring this negative x over, make it a positive x. Bring this positive 8 over, make it a negative 8. And then I could set it equal to 0 so it'll be in standard form. The next thing I'm going to need to do is to factor this. And so we have a 7x squared, so we have a quadratic trinomial where the a value doesn't equal 1. I know because 7x squared can only be 7x times x. I'm pretty sure of that. This may be a point where you want to draw your box and put in that this has to be 7x squared and take a few minutes to figure out the correct combination so that this factors, and then start the video again. After factoring, we find that the correct combination is 7x plus 8 and x minus 1. If we check 7x times 7x, will give us 7x squared. A negative 7x and a positive 8x would give us positive 1x in the middle, and 8 times negative 1 is negative 8. We're now going to take the zero product property, set this equal to 0, as well as this factor equal to 0. And now we can solve to find out where we have one root located at negative 8/7, and we have another root located at 1. Let's look at a second problem like this. We have 4x squared plus x minus 5. This is equal to 0, so it's already in standard form. So we're now going to be able to take this and put this into factored form. Once again, we have a quadratic trinomial where a does not equal 1. So this is where we might want to pause the video, go off to the side, and draw your x. We have lots of possibilities with this one, since 4x squared could be 1x times 4x or 2x times 2x. So take a minute and find the correct factors. After you factored it, our correct factored form should be 4x plus 5 and x minus 1. We can check 4x times x is 4x squared. The outside terms would give us a negative 4x. The inside terms would be a positive 5x, leaving us with 1. And then 5 times a negative 1 is negative 5. So now we have it into factored form. Once it's into factored form, we can use that zero product property to set this equal to 0 and this equal to 0. And after we've done that, we're now able to solve to find out that we have an x-intercept at negative 5/4 and an x-intercept at 1. So we found the two places where this parabola crosses over the x-axis.